Greetings, housemates, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Art of War. I'm Phwop, and while the game did crash, we recovered. I don't suggest you play on Iron Man. Things are buggy, not everything's balanced yet. If you're tempted, like, it's cool, just control yourself when it comes to reloading saves. We are...
As the alien attacks have become more frequent.
Yeah, now you're gonna hear this warning a lot in my mod. But I think he's right. I think we do need to get some more soldiers in the barracks. We've only got 23. So I already ordered some, I guess. Yeah. Oh, so there are 2 more coming. Okay. So let's just see. All right, a small scout. We've got 2 Gen Hunters and Hellstorm. That should do it, and the other ones will be back in a couple of days. Let's go aggressive, try and score that first hit. We don't have to stick around too long.
Engaging bogey.
Alright, we took a little bit of damage. I think we can send in the Hellstorm. Or at this point, we could just ignore it, because it's definitely not going to bring any friends.
We're in pursuit.
Or, I mean, it's definitely not going to complete its mission. It might actually bring friends. Nice. Excavation complete. Let's dig that one out, too. Yeah, we could get the cash to build some stuff. Oh, sweet. Okay, we have that command. 1 hour, we'll get another specialist back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in an hour. Or we can wait 1 more day and we could have 8. Can I afford to wait a day? I think I can. Four and 4, excellent. Who do we have here? All right, command. So for your first command, I highly suggest you take Smoke and Mirrors. Field Medic's great. It does come with willpower. Grants you 1 weightless medikit charge per mission. And your equipped medikits grant 2 charges per mission instead of 1. So effectively, you can bring no medikits and have 1 charge of healing, 1 medikit and have 3 charges, or 2 medikits and have 5. It also works for mechs, but since you're not a mech, that won't happen. Bombard. Your first couple commands, you need to watch out for the squad. Smoke and Mirrors, I think, is exceptionally good at that for the tons of smoke and battle scanners you can carry. Or if you're getting really aggressive and put some heavy armor on you, some flash grenades. Your flashbangs are going to be multiplied as well. Bombard is fantastic a bit later in the game. Not only does it give you greater throw range with all thrown weapons, it lets you land nasty grenades. Once you have plasma grenades, it's kind of when I'd start considering Bombard, or making sure you have one, but that just access to Bombard early, like, it's really strong. If you need a secondary Grenadier and you've got too many commands, not enough rocket launchers for their Grenadieriness, or you need really mobile Grenadiers because the Rocketeer Grenadiers tend to be a little slow, Bombard's your answer. But we're going to take Smoke and Mirrors because it is so good at stacking the odds in our favor. Makes me want to carry battle scanners. And I can put the medikit on someone else since she's not specializing in it. I think I'll take the breaching kit, really. Smoke is tempting. The breaching kit, she's pretty tough. Let's go with that. That'll give her Guardian, which is also pretty fantastic. And somehow she still has decent mobility. She didn't have great defense, so the extra DR will help. Her mobility seems to be fine despite carrying a cutthroat. I think I'll drop that. Mobility. I'm almost tempted to take the reflex rack for that. It's got better overwatch than the breacher rack, I think, but the breacher rack's so good at saving your butt. And of course, you can charge and go into overwatch, which will trigger Guardian, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's awesome. Infantry. What are we still missing? We don't have a Rocketeer. We've got 2 assaults. I like to have more commands. I think the characters you really need at the beginning of the game, commands, scouts, and assaults are pretty powerful right off the bat. I like Gunner. I like all the classes a lot, especially a Vandal Rocketeer. That's my nickname for the explosives one. So what do we have here? 10 and 11 movement, lots of health, great aim. This guy, you are awesome. Look at these great stats. Nice into everything but the speed. I'm tempted. I could go sleeper, or I could go infantry. I think I'm gonna go infantry. And yeah, you are already set up for the infantry goodness. Infantry are classes that are pretty easy to run low weight on, so they don't need a ton of mobility. Classes like Gunners and Rocketeers, you're often carrying a ton of equipment on. And here, I do need a Rocketeer. Good defense, low aim, okay movement. Yeah, we're gonna go for a Rocketeer. The Vandal can run lightest when it comes to equipment. Otherwise, if you have low mobility, I think they each have their reasons. High mobility, I think, helps best over on this right side with the hammer, heavy destructive types. The longbow ones are kind of like rocket snipers. Tempting, I know. And the middle is the heavy grenadier, ending with bombard, the opposite of the commands. Let's make sure you're outfitted correctly. I generally like the skirmish or the reflex rack, depending on how much mobility we have. Shredder rocket is so good. Yeah, we're down by quite a bit, so let's equip that. Nothing's gonna make you move faster. Panic really sucks on these guys, and they usually need to use their whole action to move and steady. Motion tracker doesn't seem like a terrible idea, except you won't get the most out of all the charges. It still is like a secondary carrier. Oh wait, no, those are heavy. Yeah, let's go with the trophy. A little extra willpower to make them less of a side target, because you really want your heavy weapons people to, when you need them to act, they need to act. Yeah. You really want them to work when they're supposed to. Okay, rifle rack. I like it. It's a little bit more versatile than the heavy rack. The heavy rack's not bad. And then we've got our commands set up. All right, let's go on this mission. That Rocketeer out in front. The 2 infantry. Command in the middle. So our rookies are going to be our tanks and our shotgunners. And that's just fine because, you know, shotguns work pretty well for rookies. Okay. This guy's tough. There we we go. This one's also tough. Mm-hmm. Okay, these other ones are going to be kind of like scouts. We're going to give them HE grenades, shotguns, motion trackers. Yeah, it should be fine. This guy has lower defense than her, but I think I'll take it. Okay. So we don't have the fancy squad side or... Oh man, this would be a great map for all our other classes. Infantry are not as powerful with their first perk as they were, lock and load. Light 'em up is really good, but once infantry get their second perk and really get rolling, it's worth quite a bit. And they're very efficient. You can really just keep moving them forward. You can reload when you need to.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Okay. So, survey says there's some sort of aliens out here somewhere. Okay, nobody too close. So what would I like? What do I want? Getting some soldiers up on there would be pretty sweet.
Getting it done.
Okay, looks like there's some meld up ahead. But no cover, huh?
Moving to position.
There's usually bad guys around the meld. There we go. Okay, there's the meld. And if it's there, then they must be there. Okay, so if they're there, they'll probably get drawn out into the street when we fight. That infantry that I just sent to the roof, we shouldn't really have much trouble keeping them safe for the moment.
Moving out.
Oh, she just locked off access up there. Well, there's no good cover up there. She's going to cover our right side flank pretty much. Okay, put him right there. I would like to be able to jump to that heavy cover, so let's actually move up a couple steps.
Heading there now.
There. And we'll even be in cover. Come on, that's what they always wanted.
Let's do this.
Tuck you away there. Now, we've got so many grenades. Oh yeah, I forgot Smoke and Mirrors doubles the grenade you already have. So we've got tons of these just on our second level. You are going to want to make use of them pretty often. I think I'm going to hold out. But if anything rolls up on our side, why not have a little Overwatch? Man, this character's slow. But stuff full of grenades.
Recibido, señor.
Okay, we're not seeing anyone. Let's advance here because it's a great spot. And maybe we'd see somebody.
Moving.
Okay.
Got something over here.
Here we go. They're piling up like crazy over on the left. And there's another pod on the right. Right here. Unity, 5 will and 5 defense. Yeah, okay. So we really need to tear into these guys while the tearing's good. Definitely want to get this guy upstairs. They might sit there for a second if we pull our rocket launcher over, or we could go with the preemptive blast on whatever's over here. But do I really want to piss it off right now? I think the survey says no. Let's loop around the side and see what we can get for our scan, because she's not going to be that useful coming up. Okay, looked like 5 dudes up over here. He's most likely to trigger it if we leave him alone. Should I just pull him back? And I don't know if that guy can actually see me. I think they have to advance to get at us. So let's pull back here.
Moving out.
37% chance to hit at this range is pretty good. I don't think our Overwatch is going to do anything. Let's take our shots. Ooh, lucky us. That aiming angle's paying off.
Time to motor.
Get you over there. So this guy also likely to trigger those aliens over there. And you know what? At the moment, I'd prefer not to deal with it. We'll put him in that heavy cover for better DR. Aiming angles is going to nerf pretty much everything about it. Here, I really don't want to see what's going on over there. Let's just get up here,
Roger, Dodger.
or maybe we can help the squad.
Heading to that location.
And this character, if anyone's going to trigger the enemy pod, it should probably be our rocket. Or no, Overwatch, yeah. Remember, their line of sight's not as good as yours, so if they're at the very edge, they're going to have to move forward to actually get a shot off. The reduced sectoid vision range is definitely a part of my mod. Oh, sir. Nice. Remember, we have Sentinel, so we get 2 shots for 1 action we spent last turn. I don't think he liked that. Sounds like drones.
Boy.
Now, what are they up to?
Moving.
Okay, sectoids are way too sneaky to have just running around.
Battle scanners up.
And there were a lot of them back there. Okay, I would love to just charge in on them. But, as you can tell, it's not to be. Could make a beeline across here, try and go for that meld. But there are, what, drones right next to it?
Afirmativo.
If the sectoids aren't going to trouble us, then maybe we can pick a fight with this other squad. More sectoids. Okay. They'll stay over there.
On it.
She'll move here. Overwatch.
Affirmative.
Steady aim. These guys.
Location
Let's just
confirmed.
hop her forward.
Voy. Aliens detectados.
Ooh, we did trigger them. That's bad news for my less than optimally armored friend here. That means our Overwatch is crap. And we're gonna have to go hard on the right.
10-4.
They all went that way.
Moving.
Getting a little dangerous here, guys. We could be getting ourselves sandwiched. Hopefully we can't get shot in the back by these guys. I could be wrong. We could lose like 2 rookies for this. It is so creepy when they disappear. Oh, I love it. And these guys could be trouble. Across the map, huh? Yeah, that's bad. Oh, son of a... Son of a... Okay, yeah. The Mind Fray. Whew. Okay, hold it together, rookies. Psy panic, coin flip. Okay, that's bad. Good news is my tank has a trophy, so chain panic won't be too much of a problem. Here comes the mind fray after the panic. It's brutal. I hate you. Okay, we don't have the troops in the reserve to save their... Yeah, that was just a bad idea. Ooh.
They're repositioning on us.
Okay. Okay, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. I did this to myself. At least he didn't panic. Thank you, trophy. Okay, we've got great positioning here. So we're just gonna take it.
Rolling out.
And we're gonna shit all over their day. Cautious unity. Unity. Cautious, yeah.
He's dead.
Smoke is what I want over here. That's pretty doable too. This guy's also got a shotgun. His mobility kind of sucks. I think we can grab the meld and pull back. We could get ourselves flanked there. Where would be the best place to pull back to? Probably here. Get up on that. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably pop both of those guys. There. Want that thing dead. I want him covered in smoke. Okay. And then I want as many other sectoids dead as possible.
Moving.
We're gonna move here. Remember, because of breaching Ket, this character is not quite as squishy as some. Let's smoke her up and this car, so that the car will provide decent defense.
Smoke out.
Thankfully, we only took 3 damage there, which is pretty, pretty lucky for a flank. It could have easily been instant. No, maybe not instant death.
Good to go. Been secured.
Okay, no point in taking all those awful risks and not getting paid for it. Should I simply retreat, get up here? If I get up here, no one can really flank me, and I've got some great shots. There's a ladder over there, but they're not likely to use it. All right. Or you just bang those two.
The speed of death. We'll go.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'll take that shot, I guess. Good job, shotgun. Way to pull through for me. This guy doesn't have anything spectacular to target. I don't think they're going to be flanking me down there, but Just gonna move him here, closer to the action. I don't think I can pass up the sweet shots over here. Matter of fact, let's go into Overwatch. Here. They're gonna mind noodle her to death. We definitely have to get over there. Let's not take any chances. We don't have much slack over here on the right side. And it is just a rookie, so. That blows.
Got it covered.
Okay. Our shotgun heavy build is giving us the mobility we need to avoid this. Nice. Nice. A failed psi power use is like, I mean, that's 50-50, come on. Yes! Okay. Thank you, trophy, maybe. 40% chance. Whew. Whew. Note that every time they use a psi power on you, you gain a little bit of psi XP. I figure we'll get like 2 40% shots instead of 1 69%. Ah, well. You didn't even have to double move, lame. Whoa, this guy goes deep. Oh, mind fray failed. Wow, their psi powers are really dying. Of course, I mean, we brought trophies. They increase your will by 5, which is nice. But rarely do I expect that many 50% chances to go my way. I see you. We don't want to activate the outsider. I can just tell you right now that we're not big fans of outsider activation. We get some great flanks here. I see there's some Overwatch inside. She's actually feeling better. How much better? Some. Some. Still deluded from the mind fray, though. Still, a better time to just, you know, send our would-be alien overlords a little love. Oh. Sturdier stuff than I thought. Okay, that one is suppressing me. Not the biggest concern in the world, but... Might be difficult to like certainly push that guy around. Let's do that. Okay, we'll lock and load because that's just the right thing to do.
On my way.
This guy's gonna move up and take that shot. Pretty good damage.
Roger, tracking.
Oh, rut-row, guys. Rut-row. Yeah, that's right. That rookie had friends. We are not friends. I guess I should have done that first, but yeah, I really have no good reason for that. Alright, whatever. How many agents does it take to screw over a sectoid? That guy's just standing out in the middle of nowhere. Admittedly on Overwatch, but we can still flashbang him. Let's save that. We'll go into Overwatch. Can't crit on Overwatch. Let's take our chances. He's only got a 13% chance to hit us. Oh! Wait, we captured that. Okay, never mind. Dick move, but I think we're good. And all that cover that we could be flanked in doesn't exist anymore thanks to our rocket. Yeah, it's not looking so good, sectoids. There you go. Yeah, like a bad shot for the aliens should probably be a 30% chance to hit. Okay, we resisted that. We've only taken 1 wound into our health. Ooh, speak again. Okay, so that's some hospital time for sure. Here, I was gonna say, here's where we start to lose it. Wish we'd had great armor on her, but at least she did not panic. Okay, let's take this flank shot. Let's just circle to a bit better position. Flanking that guy, but this is the one I want dead. Oof.
Oh, shot wide. Shit.
Okay, I can guarantee he dies. And that's what we're gonna do. Flush. No ammo problems really with these troops. With infantry, geez. So. Okay, so shotguns, when they crit, do great damage. But sometimes you just need to get close and pick away at an enemy. Shotguns are quite accurate up close, too. That said, I did just whiff it pretty hard. This guy definitely needs to be pulled back. I don't think there's anyone behind you.
I'm on it, Commander. Target's still up.
One thing at a time. Damn it.
Mierda, No puede ser.
Can't quite get it up there.
Time to
Let's
motor.
just tuck you back somewhere safe.
Copy that.
Could use a lucky 1 in 3. This guy, I was hoping he was panicked, but he may still take a shot. Because 57%, hey, it's a great shot. I mean, I missed a 70% chance right there, but... yeah, we can't keep taking 50% shots and expect everyone to come home. Okay, I am a little concerned that there are, like, possibly rogue sectoids out there. Okay, motion scanner tells me there's one right in front of me. And there's a meld canister and what's probably the outsider right about here would be my thought, so I don't want to step around that. Here's what we're gonna do. And pop over. Overwatch. Lock and load. Flush. There you have it. A sweet little 1-2 combination. It's good to work in teams. That will let her wrap this up.
Guns dry.
Did I bring a medikit? I should have. Okay, and this won't trigger the outsider. 98% chance to hit. Let's reload and drop a battle scanner here.
Big brother is online.
Apparently that was good for something. Drones? Oh, look at you little jerks. Okay, nothing says hello drones
Yes, Commander.
like a shredder rocket. And nothing says don't die like thinking about triggering an outsider.
Double time.
We're gonna move up here. Oh, I have an HE grenade. It's such a good opportunity, and yet
Me dirijo allí.
could get him picked apart. Yeah, they're probably coming my way anyway. Let's just take that shot.
Rocket.
Take a couple of them off our to-do list. Okay. That was the only landed one, but yeah, let's
I'm rolling.
peek forward. Guess Overwatch. It's hard to say which direction they're gonna like come from.
Heading to that location. Let's rock.
Headed there
Do
now.
not want to get any closer to the UFO.
Ready to rock. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Es hora de correr.
And we're weathering the storm fairly well for having such wide activation of pods. That was beautiful.
Negative ammo. I'm
We were waiting for you. Okay, good job. Damage reduction. Oh, what? That's straight up cover and a height advantage. I mean, that's nice and all, but do we need against the drone? We've got 2 shotguns right here, and we know the outsider's on the other side. Oh, but we're out of shotgun.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, can't hurt. Let's go for the one shot.
Missed.
I mean, that's what's happening here, right? We'll just Overwatch, reload.
rack, tack, bang. Getting it done. Aye, aye.
Orders confirmed.
It'll take her a while to get into the right position to use her shredder against the outsider.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Did I not bring a kit? Am I that much of a fool?
Okay. Shot wide.
61% chance for the money. Oh.
Ajustando vistas.
But maybe no one's actually flanked. Oh, he's flanked. Oh, he takes one through the armor. And the drone is not dead. Rifle's most likely to be able to deal with its damage reduction. Where'd it go? How much damage did it take? 3? Yeah, just... We did 4 damage exactly, and it's DR. I managed to ignore some of that. Should have reloaded before he did that. Okay. I totally forgot to bring a med kit. Balls. Got too stoked about how awesome my command was going to be. Okay. First off,
Aye, aye, Commander.
let's position you. If that doesn't...
On the move.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Commander. Here they come.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, remember, it's only got physical attacks, or it can only shoot. So smoke is pretty damn good at protecting you from it, except they're fiendishly accurate. Except for that part. Don't know that we'll actually be fighting there, is my only concern.
Got it. Moving. Alien object in sight.
Can't see it from there. Fine. Got our smoke.
Scanners up and running.
Want to keep an eye on it. Also make sure there's not a pod behind it or anything horrid.
To be extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in returning it to the base in one piece.
I don't know, maybe.
Me dirijo allí. Vuelvo al combate.
I'm on it, Commander.
Get a little bit closer, but not within sight range.
Andando.
Oh,
Adelante.
hopefully it'll never shoot us up there. I don't know. It's got plans. Oof. Ah, you dick. Don't think we're gonna be able to destroy its cover, so let's shred it instead.
Hoorah!
Even if this,
Rocket.
yeah, it'll at least shred it. Okay. This character is also a great one to be murdered. Danger, ready for anything. This one has Slayer. Yeah, I kind of guessed. If we push up, I can disorient it. But I do open myself to semi-likely death. Well,
Moving.
oh no. Oh no. Okay. We're just gonna drop this and pray that it helps. But we could be looking at two. The loss of a rookie's not so bad. Did the smoke actually? It did not land there. which is lame. Because we have flush. And 2 shotguns who can get near. Should have been a little more picky about where I dropped that smoke. I could have done better. Okay, let's flush it somewhere. Maybe. Does good damage for a flush. I mean, we do have Shredder on him, but still, that felt pretty good.
Es hora de correr. Running.
Okay, if there were like a run and use a grenade ability, that would be awesome. Alright, I think we can actually finish him off. This is a gamble, but I would also rather this rookie died than that command. But, you know, if we hit him, he is shredded.
Operational objectives.
Operation Vengeful Night. Yeah, this seems to be about the right difficulty. I want to lose people occasionally, even having built the game myself. Rebalanced everything from scratch. 22-day wound does suck. 7 over there. Okay. Could have been worse. It wasn't great, but we did capture a flight computer, some alloys and wreckage, some of the good stuff. That's just how it goes. Okay. If I build... How long till the end of the month? 22 days. I can save my power for the end of the month. My power building. Right, is there anything else I really need? Alright, we gotta recover our losses. Those shivs will pop up soon, which will really help even out the manpower needs. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We tackled the UFO, minor casualties, our barracks.
We're in desperate need of additional troops.
Everyone has gone out. We finally achieved no rookies. It looks like, yeah. You see these guys finally hit. Oh, 1 rookie left, but it'll only be 12 days before that problem is solved. So barracks is looking all right, fairly healthy. We definitely can't go on a mission in the next 3 days. But that should be just enough time to get us quite a few goodies. We just need to hope nothing real serious happens the next 5 days, or we're going to have to send a lot of people to the box. But, yeah, things are looking good. Only a couple casualties so far. That reflex rack of the Outsider, man, just murdered Bjorn. 1 shot, 1 kill. But yeah, that's it. Things are looking pretty good, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.